So James Gunn is now coming out because I think the writer's strike is over, which I will talk about that in a minute. So James Gunn has come out, try to clear the confusion with the DC. It's a little too late. You done confused everybody in this motherfucker. Excuse the language, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if this is going to be taxed or not, but you done confused everybody in this mug. You done confused Stevie Wonder blind ass. You done confused the toad at the pond. You done confused this person, that person. You done confused DC fans from 89, Batman 89. You done confused DC fans from Batman and Robin. You done confused DC fans from the Dark Knight trilogy. You done confused DC fans from the Zack Snyderverse. You didn't even confuse your own fans from your Guardians of the Galaxies. You confused them. So there's an article that has came out, which he's put out. He said nothing is canon until Creature Commandos and Superman Legacy comes out. So here we go again with, unless these dudes would do well, then it's canon. Well, let me tell you something. How about this, James Gunn? Have a fucking roadmap. Have a map that shows point A to point B. Have phase 1, not this chapters bullshit, and not call it Gods and Monsters, and have Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. That should be your vocal point for this phase. What he's doing is passion projects he wants to do. Who asked for a goddamn Creature Commando? Not you, not I. No fan asked for that. Not saying he can't do that. I'm just saying who asked for that. This shouldn't be part of no phase. We should have this as phase 4, not no phase 1. You need to build the foundation of the Superman character. You need to build the foundation of the Wonder Woman character. You need to build the foundation of the Batman character. I am still on the motherfucking fence that they should not do another Batman if you already had the Matt Reeves Batman out there. If you were going to do a Batman film, another Batman, make that TV format, because we have not seen a live-action Batman TV format before. So it doesn't kind of coincide with the, Matt Reeves Batman. Make a 6-episode Batman and have that connected to the universe. I think fans would actually appreciate that more. What? A TV format Batman? That's something new and original. Again, I'm still on the fence of not having it because you're going to confuse fans. And they're like, oh, well, they won't be confused. We were just confused because you ain't making things clear about is Gal Gadot and Wonder Woman. Come to find out, she's maybe still be Wonder Woman. He's now also saying this article stating that, well, some characters will still stay the same and play DC stories. Look, that's the confusion. So this is a soft reboot or a reboot. You're confusing the fans and they're trying to figure out what's going on. I done already told y'all what y'all need to do. Y'all need to do a Justice League Crisis, Infinite Crisis or whatever, and have your cake and eat it too. It's not hard, but DC don't want to do that. So if you're new to the channel and you don't want to know what that means, is when they have this big old crisis of multiple platforms of different versions. So you can have Michael Keaton Batman return. You can have Ben Affleck Batman return. You can have Superman return. You can have Henry Cavill Superman return. But you can also have Superman Returns, Brandon Routh Superman return. You can also have the Superman Lois. You can have this whole big crisis event. And then also you can have his new version of Superman, his new version of Batman, his new version of Wonder Woman. And then you have this big event. Once it's over, the people you want to keep, you can keep. And the people you don't want to keep, they can go away. You get a send-off to the Snyder fans. You get a send-off to the 89 Batman fans. You get a send-off to Christopher Nolan Batman, if you want to bring him in too. You give a send-off to all these fans. But in reality, the goal is to set a new universe with your characters you want to keep from the old universe. It's not hard. There's a comic book for that. The TV show Arrowverse did that 2 years ago. It's not hard. But this jamoke, this clown, doesn't want to do it. Why? Don't understand it. This will stop so much confusion, and this will make people understand what's going on. That's why a lot of people have said, just do the Crisis. I'm hearing we're doing a Crisis trilogy animated show. No, you need to do a goddamn live action. Nobody asked for that. You need to do a live action because right now, you're just confusing the fans with what the hell you're doing. You want to keep Amanda Waller? Cool. Make it make sense. You want to keep John Cena's Peacemaker? Cool. Make it make sense. You want to keep all your people you work with in the Suicide Squad? Cool. Make it make sense, man. Just don't say, oh yeah, this is part of the universe, but in reality it was part of the Zack Snyderverse. Oh yeah, we're keeping this character too, but no. Because there's also Aquaman in the Dark Corner too. I doubt it, but let's say Aquaman does well. You can't reboot that one. Because the last one we didn't expect to make money, and this one, it's be weird. If Aquaman, out of all these DC failures, is the one that made money, if that film makes more money, I don't think it's gonna make $1 billion, but let's say that film makes $800 or $900 million or $700 million. There's no way DC can look at that and be like, oh, we still canceling that. They are damn fools. Because if that film makes money, and with no marketing they had it behind, the late trailer coming out, and it still makes more money than all those DC films they did in the last year. But that's also a telling sign too. That means fans actually care for Aquaman, and also a telling sign too that Ezra Miller was the biggest failure for The Flash. But y'all can read the article for yourself. It's a whole lot of bullshit James Gunn is spewing now, trying to tell fans and try to help. It's too late. The Creature Commandos doesn't even connect to anything, so we really don't get to see a Superman or Batman in this month. So nobody cares for that. What James Gunn needs to do is need to sit down, realize his ups and downs, have a full talk with Peter Safran and say, we need to do this. We need to have this more connected. We need to have this together. Let's focus on Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman right now. And then we can worry about our Swamp Things and other characters later. Because I think the core characters are the most important character. And then you got David Zaslav in the background. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's an idiot. He's a goon. He's a jamoke. Always has, always will. So, I mean, I could go on. But like the article states, and I'm about to read the last bit of this article, and then I'm about to head on, ladies and gentlemen. So, some actors will be playing the characters they are played in other stories. That's a terrible idea. Like I said earlier, why would you confuse the fans even more? Moving on. Some plot points might be consistent with plot points from the dozen of films, shows, and animated projects that have come from DC's in the past. So stating that Peacemaker, the Suicide Squad, yeah, okay, moving on. And that's it. But he said nothing's canon to Creature Commandos and Superman Legacy. But wasn't Blue Beetle the first film that was featured in the new DC universe? Exactly. Bullshit. More bullshit, more bullshit. I'm over it. Let me say this again. Until this man has a fucking slate, and until this man actually comes out and makes this make sense, I'm done with him. I'm done with his bullshit. James Gunn, until you make this make sense, I don't want to hear nothing else from this man. Stop going on Twitter. Stop responding to people because you put your own foot in your own damn mouth. Oh, we're not doing a young Superman. We're doing a younger Superman because da-da-da-da. And months later, I didn't say I was doing a young Superman. Motherfucker, you said it months ago. That's why you recast Henry Cavill. Did you not say that? Exactly. He can't keep up with his own lies, and about 2 months from now, it's going to be changed again. I'm over it. I'm done. As always, guys, have a Johnson day.